Our job is no longer just an interesting one. Journalists sometimes pay a very high price for telling people the truth. Over the last year, Russia has held one of the top positions in a list of the most dangerous countries for journalists. Let's talk to Alexei Simonov of the Glasnost Defense Foundation, which monitors freedom of speech there. Anna Politkovskaya was killed 5 years ago. We still don't know who ordered her murder. The West often calls Russia the country of crimes without punishments. Do you agree?
Yes, I do, unfortunately. I have to agree with it and underline that impunity has become a constant theme in our dialogue with the authorities over the last 5 years. All this time we've been speaking about the impunity of crimes against journalists. It is actually the most accurate expression to describe what's happening.
Should we struggle against it?
We must do so, and it is possible. The main tool for this is to keep people informed. During the last 3 years, together with the International Federation of Journalists and Russian Union of Journalists, we have worked to bring forward this information aspect. We've been monitoring the situation since 1993, but now we can also use some modern tools to follow what is going on in mass media, and more exactly what is happening with violations of the rights of journalists in the information sphere.
Your foundation has existed in Russia for 20 years. Tell us, what are the most effective ways today to protect journalists, not only in Russia, but outside too?
Yesterday, we unveiled a new database, which we created to better monitor attacks on journalists, beatings of journalists, threats to journalists, dismissals of journalists, and censorship. 6 points of criminal law concern attacks on journalists. Our project is international, and it already has a strong international resonance. The International Federation of Journalists has put information about this database on their website. There's already a strong interest from countries where a lot of crimes against journalists occur: Mexico, Colombia, the Philippines. I can't say that we've come up with a kind of panacea, but we have thought up a way to make this work more effective. There are, though, 2 factors that this database can't help with. Legal authorities must show an interest. We've not achieved that yet. And the personal responsibility of each journalist is very important. Journalists have to understand that what is happening is not just personal to them, but is connected to the service they provide to the people. Violence against journalists must be considered as an attack on journalism. And that is very important. Without understanding that, we cannot change anything. Society won't wake up.
Господин Симонов, спасибо за участие.